Hi, everybody. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Tracie Mahan, and this is going to be a channeled segment with Arcturian Daniel and friends. I'm going to ask Daniel a question from the audience that came through in one of the comment sections of one of the videos, and we'll see what happens. And I'll read that question out loud in a minute. But first, I want to get to what's coming up workshop-wise, if I can find my words. So today is October 19th for me as I'm filming this. So October 20th, we are doing the starseed activation, and it is going to be, we're bringing in lots of beautiful energy from lots of different collectives coming in to activate us in some energy right now that's helping us for the next thing and the next thing and the next thing, right? But we're going into a new phase of the ascension. And so this is something to help acclimate us to that new phase and get us ready for it. And it feels like it's really exciting. So if you've been feeling a little bit off lately, this might be a good one for you to come to just we're kind of just letting go of some older energy and some older assignments even, and then stepping into something new and some new energy. So if you're interested in doing the starseed activation, we're bringing in a lot of different planetary helpers to bring in those activations and to help us to move into another phase of this activate or ascension process. So that information is down below. If you can't make it live, but you would like to get the video version of it, you have to sign up for the live to get the video. If you're watching this at a later date, it is on my online store. You can get it there, and it will be the audio of the journey. Okay, so you have that information. And then next month, November, I have 2 workshops coming up. I'm looking over here because I have it pulled up on a screen over here. And I want to read it to you versus trying to trip over my words again to, to find it for you. So I have a psychic awareness class coming up. So it's enhancing your psychic abilities. We're going to be going over, I'm just going to read it. Psychic gifts, mediumship, remote viewing, house clearing, and some other categories, the healing energies. Sorry, I'm reading it off my phone because, again, I'm having computer issues at my house. I have a new computer on the way, but my laptop and my cell phone are my tools today, so bear with me. So we're going to go over a lot of things in the Enhance Your Psychic Abilities, oracle cards, reading from just tuning in, all kinds of things. There's just, it's whatever we can fit in the 2 days that we have. I'm gonna do it with you guys. If you have questions and I know the answers or know how to help you find those answers, we're gonna do it. So if you're interested in enhancing those psychic gifts, doing house clearing, remote viewing, doing card readings, doing psychic readings, mediumship, all of that, come check that out. That's going to be November 9th and 10th. Then the next weekend, November 16th and 17th, I'll be doing the light, medium, and deep trance states channel class again. And with this one, the bonus is going to be, we're going to work with light language and its healing abilities on you, your body, and on other people as well, how to work with that with them. And we will be practicing and doing all these things in the class and learning as we go. Lots of questions. If you have questions, I'm here to answer them. So bringing in that channel, bringing in the light language, bringing in all the different things. So if you want to do that class, that is 16th and 17th. Now, if you're sitting there going, wow, that would be really cool to do both the classes. Guess what? I bundled them because they are so close together. I bundled them, and you can save money if you do the bundle and you do both classes. So go to my website or the links down below for that information. And hopefully I'll see you guys there. All right. Now, the question that was asked. This is from 5D Earth Soon. Do you know when we're ascending into the new Earth? Do we get a completely new 5D body? Sorry again. Or are I'm going to start this over because I totally butchered this question. Sorry. And I'm not going to edit that out. That takes too long. Okay. Do you know when we're ascending into new Earth, do we get a completely new 5D body, or does our 3D body transform into a 5D body? There. Sorry. What's happening is the print site is big and I'm trying to read it. So, all right. I'm going to go get Daniel. That's our question to Daniel today. The 5D body. What does that look like as we transition into 5D? How does that work? So I'm going to go get Daniel. We're going to find that answer for everybody. And remember to use your discernment. If this answer doesn't fit for you, that's okay. We all create our own realities through our belief systems and through how we are perceiving and receiving this world. So don't worry if it doesn't match for you, that's okay. Your answer might be different and your reality can create your belief system will create your reality. So it's okay. All right, so let's find out what Daniel has to say about the 5D Earth and our bodies. All right. We are here with you. We are here with you and humanity as you go through great changes, not just changes in the body, but changes in everything around you. The air you breathe, the vibration and frequency of the land you stand on, food you eat, what you require in life to be successful. The things that are around you, they are all changing. The constructs, the belief systems, they are changing your world and your reality. So now we get to the body, the physical body. And as you are asking about how does that work with the physical body, we understand that these questions come because you are curious. You are seeking wisdom and knowledge, and you are wanting to bring in the highest vibrational outcome for yourself in this transition. And we say to you, the body will go through a transition as well. For some of you, that will include the physical body that you are in at this moment. It will go through a purification. It will go through a renewal. And it will go through a recharge or empowering the body in a different way. And the physical body will make the changes that are necessary in its vibrational field and its cellular system and its DNA upgrades, if you will. It'll be mind, it'll be body, it'll be soul, frequency changes and shifts. You have already gone through several. It cannot all be done at once. Your body would not be able to hold and sustain that. And some may choose to let go of the physical body and enter into the 5D Earth if they choose to come back to the Earth and go into 5D Earth. They will choose to re-enter the Earth in new bodies, in new forms. Now we believe that the question may be, will we be energy bodies in 5D? You are energy bodies in 3D. Everything is energy. Will you have form? Yes, you will have form. Will you have identities through that form? Yes, you will. You'll be able to have the collective consciousness, but you'll also be able to have the individuality that you have now as a human being and yourself and yourself. You'll have that, but you'll also have the collective grid, the hive mind, I think it has been called before, the sensories of your communities. In some ways, we can describe the 5D or New Earth, and in other ways, it will be undescribable. because you have never experienced it in this version of self. And you'll have nothing to compare it to or to understand it to. But as you move into New Earth, some things will be the same. And some things will drop away and you'll actually forget about those things. It is like a rebirth in ways. You have already noticed it in your life as you have upgraded into new frequencies. You have shifted into new frequencies. Old frequencies are dropping away, and that includes people and jobs and behaviors that you have had. And as they have dropped away, they have moved out of your consciousness. They have moved out of your reality and out of your field. And unless they are brought back into your consciousness, they have been forgotten or placed on a shelf, if you will. So as you continue to move through this ascension process, you will be going through vibrational, cellular, DNA, mental, spiritual, physical changes, a purification of the body, the mind, the soul. What does that look like? Well, the purification of the mind, letting go of the fears, letting go of the ego thoughts, letting go of the pain and the hurts, the damage, the disruptions, the disappointments, all the things that are mentally holding you out of 5D Earth. You're already working on it. You're already doing it. Physically, you will treat your body different. This will naturally happen. It should not be forced. You'll find yourself wanting to eat different, to care for your body different, to become healthier in whatever ways physically that needs to happen for you. And you'll find yourself moving through spiritually, healing wounds, healing subconscious scarring, if you will, traumas. You're already doing it. You're already doing it. And like we said, some people may decide to release the bodies that they are in now and move into new bodies as they go into 5D Earth. And as they release these bodies, that could appear in the third dimension like a death. As they release that body so that they can move into a new body. And so there are some of your loved ones are already in 5D, celebrating, enjoying, and being in that frequency. And you are putting a toe in both worlds at times. You move yourself into 5D and back into 3D and into 5D and back into 3D. And that is because there is not a complete and full shift yet. And so you're in this very unique and precious time where you can be in both realities. You can go back and forth. And for some of you, you were probably saying, but I want to be in 5D. But the full transition of that would, no, and we want you to enjoy what you're in right now. That's what we want to say. Enjoy what you're in right now. It's a very unique time where you can hold and sustain a fifth dimensional frequency, manifest, create, and be in this wonderment of creation and joy, and then also be in a third dimension where you're wanting to create changes. You're still wanting for things. You're still holding some of the other vibrations and frequencies. It is a very special time. Become aware of it. Become aware of these moments when you are in one or the other. Ask yourself right now, which dimension am I in this moment? What am I experiencing right now? As it comes into play as you are experiencing. And maybe you're experiencing something that feels a little 3D, and you can ask yourself, how do I move myself into a 5D experience with this particular event going on in my life? And that could be the challenge, right? That could be the healing for you right there, is to learn and manifest and create. How do I move this thing that's going on right now into a 5D experience? How do I do that? And you're going to find yourself going back and forth with these things. But as you are asking the question about the physical body, your physical bodies will still exist in a fifth dimension. They will vibrate at a different frequency. They will be a lighter version of a physical body than what you are experiencing now. They will be free of ailments, illness, pain. They're going to be healthy and strong bodies. And the things that you deal with in a third dimension with your physical bodies, there's a lot of that will not exist in your fifth dimensional world. You will still need to feed the body, but food will not be consumed in the way that it is in the third dimension, or overconsumed, as we might even say. You will eat to fuel the body, and it'll be just like breathing air. Unlike third dimension, where you eat because you are deep in the flavor and the senses of the taste, the smell. That was part of the third dimensional experience. Eating was going to create a different kind of pleasure for the human body. In the fifth dimension, that doesn't happen. You will hold and sustain your body through what it needs, and you will not be over-consuming or creating different, how do we want to say this? We don't want to take the joy out of food. There is still that, but you will not overindulge in it. You will have no need for that. It will not be even, it'll be so natural not to do it, as it will be a non-factor. You will still consume water, and you may even still consume wine or beverages of that type, but it again will be different. It'll be a different experience around these things. It is to let go of the third dimensional experiences if you are ready to do so, to move into the fifth dimension. You will need to be ready to do that. Many of you feel you are ready, and you keep working towards the healing aspects of the body, the mind, the spirit, and purging, purifying all of those elements of self. And you will transition more smoothly into the fifth dimension. And if you are not ready to go yet, you're going to naturally not be purging those things, because there are still experiences you want to have here. And that is not to be judged or looked at as a bad thing. You are here to experience, and maybe your higher self is not done having experiences yet, or maybe there's still things to be learning in the third dimension before you transition over to a fifth dimension. And that is the humanity's state right now. You're still experiencing things, you're still healing things. And when you are able to look at everything with that neutrality, you will start to understand, oh, this is where I need to be. I can look at this situation and not be charged by it, not be elevated or triggered by it. And as you are able to neutralize things, you'll find your health is better, your mental state is calmer, and your vibrational field, you will be more aware of it. And you'll be, we don't want to use the word control, but you will have a sense of more control over that energetic state or emotional state. So you are going through a lot of fascinating changes right now. And we hope that this answered the question, and that the beautiful beings that you are, we thank you for the journey that you are on. It is an incredible journey, and we want you to understand again that this is not a race. This is a personal journey to loving self, forgiving self and others, to heal the wounds, and to do the transitions. And so be on your journey right now, and your journey to love self will reflect out into humanity, and it will help others as well. So your being in service to others is still active when you are loving yourself, because you are teaching others the same. And when you love yourself, you also amplify the love that you have for others, as your love will be a mirror to them. And so we thank you, everyone, for being in this beautiful journey together. And we are so excited that this community is growing and more of you are finding each other. And we thank you so much for being here with us on this journey today. And we will bring Tracie back in to finish this up with all of you. Thank you. Okay. I'm sitting there thinking, oh, I got to change some of my habits. Were any of you guys thinking that too? Oh, to get to 5D, I need to change a few things. Okay. We are a work in progress, aren't we? If you are new to my page and you like the content, please hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell if you would like to be notified when I post new videos. Thank you guys so much. My page has been growing, and I'm excited about that. My community of our community, I don't want to call it mine, our community is growing. And a lot of you guys, I see you on these other journeys I'm doing. The starseed activation, don't forget, if you'd like to do that, that link's down below. The enhance your psychic abilities for November, and the channeling class for November. All of this is down below. Thank you guys for making it this far with me, and much love to all of you. We will see you in the next video, and come check out all my stuff, traciemahan.com. I do sessions, ascension activation sessions with the channel, taking you on a journey. I have a new one that's offered up now. If you don't know what kind of session you would like to do, I just have time with Tracie, and we will figure it out together. And we can do coaching, we can do energy work, we can do channeling, psychic readings, whatever it is. It's just a time slot where we will figure it out and do the work and figure out what you need. So, or want, whatever that is. I love you guys. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.